Chilly Wednesday morning in the studio. Mr. Barrett, good morning.
Good morning, sir. How are you?
And you are now Mr. Barrett.
Yes, I am. I hope they freestyle before they ask the bartender. That's all I can ask. Unless they're freestyling because they talk to the bartender too much.
Lady Antebellum has a bunch of questionable songs. That one where the lady gets drunk or the guy gets drunk and calls his old girlfriend at 1 a.m.
Who hasn't done that?
All right. We're here with good policies this morning to talk about insurance with Mike Barrett from the Barrett Insurance Agency.
Yes.
Online at thebarrettagency.com.
Perfection, Val.
All right.
Perfection.
So what are we talking about?
Well, I think we're back to me when things come across our desk, we see and identify and go, okay, that may be a good topic. And I think we're at that point again. With the massive amounts of, it's not that we've had a tremendous amount of snow. It's that the snow hasn't left yet.
Right.
So what we've had is still here from the initial snows in December,
right? And
it's not going anywhere. So we're now at the point where shoveling a roof is no longer really an option. You need to get up there and shovel. Whether you're structurally, even if you go, well, my house is never going to have a problem. That could be absolutely true,
right?
From the weight of the snow and ice. But if you have residual heat going up through, causing water problems. And then all of a sudden water's leaking into your house.
Yeah, you got the ice layer that starts up there, and then it sits there and melts, and
you get ice dams.
It drills holes into your roof.
Right. So it's really the time where you should consider the extra step of just prevention and precaution, and ensure that you don't have a problem down the road.
If you have home insurance, let's say you have a really good policy, and you get damage from snow and ice being on your roof,
right?
Do they cover it,
yes.
or do they say, you shouldn't let that snow and ice be up there?
No, see, they really don't. That's not the way the policy works. Is that they don't have the ability to say, "Hey, you didn't shovel. We're not paying." So if you have a Form 3 or a Form 5 policy,
Form 3 or Form 5. All right, I got it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The quiz is later. It'll be covered in those instances.
In triplicate, signed by the department head.
The problem that we're actually running into, and it is absolutely, and I want people to know that when people call and have something that has happened that is not covered, it is not a fun feeling. It is. We feel as bad as the person being told no. Maybe not as bad because they're obviously in a different situation, but we do not like to say that something is not covered. But if you are on a broad form, otherwise known as a Form 2 policy, or a basic form, otherwise known as a Form 1, and not a lot of folks are on the Form 1, but depending on the policy coverage you have, you would not have coverage because those are what they call named peril policies. So if it's not fire, lightning, windstorm, or hail, riot or civil commotion or volcanic action, if it's not one of those specifically, I know, I like the volcanic action, that's why I toss that out there. We have a lot of volcanoes here.
Boy.
But if it's not one of those specifically listed items, the sad truth of it all is it's not covered. And this is where insurance gets that bad reputation going, well, what's going on? Why are they not covering this? Well, it's because this is the contract that you have. And the unfortunate truth of it all is that type of exposure, that type of loss is not named as a covered
specifically,
loss.
Right.
So it's very unfortunate. I do not like it. But it's something, this is why I always say when you get your policy, take a peek at it, maybe call your agent or company and ask a couple of quick questions just to make sure you know what you have.
One of the things I want to mention, go to YouTube, look up new roof rake with slide.
I love that thing.
Have you seen it?
I have.
It's the coolest thing in the world.
Yeah.
It makes it easy for anybody to get the snow off your roof. Make sure you get the long-handled one so you're not standing under the eave when it comes barreling down, because there's a video of that too.
Yep.
But this new roof rake, it makes clearing your roof so easy. It's
mind-blowing. It really is.
You got to see it.
And it's been around for a while. Several incarnations of it, but it's all the same. Some kind of a bracket system that kind of breaks the snow up and then it just slides down on this.
The snow goes through it and then just slides straight down. It's a very cool thing.
Amazon has it, I believe, for $149.
Now, another question on that volcano thing. Does it mention natural volcano or man-made volcano? Because that might become in handy if you have a kid who's in a science project. And you do something to the roof of your dining room,
If you have special form coverage, there's no exclusion saying that the kid-made volcano damaging your house does not get coverage. So have a Form 3 before the kid does a volcano.
Because those volcanoes that my kids have made, some of them erupt.
Oh, they do. They do. Yeah, the volcanic action is truly a volcano.
Well, if it says volcano, if it doesn't say natural volcano,
Don't quiz me on that. I
You
don't
don't
know.
know, yeah.
No.
All right.
And last week you asked me about birds and pine needles on vehicles.
On paint, yep.
We're running out of time today. I have the answer to that, but again, I forgot to start with that. So we'll talk about that next week.
All right.
How's that sound?
Good Policies brought to you by the Barrett Insurance Agency, online at thebarrettagency.com.
And, of course, we're on Facebook, Barrett Insurance Agency. And give us a call, 748-5224. New phones coming tomorrow.
Oh, boy. All
Yeah.
right. We'll talk next week.
All right.